Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Terry. Welcome back to the channel. And you know what? Truthfully here, y'all, I don't even know if I remember how to use this camera correctly for these kind of videos. I lately I've been making videos on this channel from my desk and everything, you know, from my webcam and my microphone. And it feels weird to be back in front of the camera on this side here, you know. But everybody, for real though, folks, what is going on? I hope you guys and gals have been doing well. And the last video I posted on here was a couple weeks or so ago about how I've been on a weight loss journey for the last, at that point, about a month and a half, 2 months or so. And now I'm going into my third month of actually documenting my overall weight loss. Well, you know what? I'm happy to announce that this morning with my weigh-in, and I know this is going to fluctuate throughout the day because it's just how your body works. For the first time in my entire adult life, I weigh under 230 pounds. That is such... it's just so cool to just say that out loud. The scale said 228 point whatever, so 2 pounds under 230 pounds. Like, that is such a big goal of mine, and I can't believe I did it. But where I want to be is somewhere around 200 to 190, so I have a lot more weight to lose, but I've already done this 3 months. I've been losing between 7 to 10 pounds a month, and yeah, it's mainly a lot of water weight, and I'm okay with that because, hey, any weight loss is still weight loss, you know what I mean? So I gotta just keep that up, and now I would assume I'm on to the actual fat burning stage of where I'm going with this whole workout plan, weight loss plan, whatever you want to call it, you know? So I had some people actually ask me online the supplements and everything that I've been taking, and I never thought I would be that guy to make this kind of video. But well, yeah, here we are. And everybody, you know what? This year goes without saying, but please listen up right here. Huge disclaimer. I am not a fitness guru. I am not an expert. I just happen to try stuff, find out what works for me, and then if it could work for me, it might work for someone else. But before you take anything I'm going to show you all today, please consult with your primary care physician to make sure that you're at least healthy enough to take stuff like pre-workout, BCAAs, and all that kind of stuff. It shouldn't really affect you a lot unless you have a sensitivity to caffeine, but if that's the case, they also do make non-stim pre-workouts as well. Now, all of my products are going to be from Ghost. I am not working with them. They are not a sponsor of mine. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I just really like their products. Now, the number one thing that apparently a lot of people that are on a weight loss journey, they seem to don't get enough of, but they think they are, is protein. So the brand I use, again, is Ghost. This is their Nutter Butter Protein, and it tastes as good as it sounds. This is my favorite protein of all times. For one scoop, it's 160 calories and 26 grams of protein per scoop. I always use 2, and it keeps me full for a very long time, and it also supplements any kind of protein that I might be missing throughout the day as well. So protein is really important for weight loss because it keeps you full, it keeps you satiated, and on top of that, because it keeps you full for so long, you eat less, which you want to eat, because a lot of people think that, oh, well, if you want to lose weight, you don't eat. No, to lose weight, you do eat. It's just you have to eat the right things, okay? You have to eat the right things. And you know, speaking of eating, what do I eat? Well, I've actually switched to a mainly carnivore diet. Like, don't get me wrong, I still do eat some veggies every now and then. I love broccoli. I love a good salad with a nice fatty ranch dressing, because contrary to popular belief, in order to absorb nutrients from a salad, you actually, you know, from lettuce, from greens, you actually need some kind of fat with it, so those so the nutrients can actually latch onto it to get absorbed to your body properly. So I use low fat or full fat ranch dressing, sometimes olive oil, whatever it might be, but you just need some kind of fat for that to latch onto, again, so your body can really absorb it correctly, you know? But as far as what I do eat, I eat, oh man, I eat a ton of chicken, okay? I eat so much chicken. With the amount of chicken I currently buy, I'm pretty sure I could buy out a pretty substantial steak of Tyson. I'm just saying. I eat a ton of beef, mainly steak, you know, for those nice, healthy animal fats. And again, The jury still might be out on this depending on who you talk to, but I have seen more often than not online that nutritionists, they actually do recommend animal fats, not fats from like oils and stuff, but you know, animal fats are actually good fats for you. So if I eat a steak, I eat a ribeye. It's a really good mix between nice lean meat, but it still has plenty of fat on there as well because of the good marbling. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just again, you got to find what works for you. And so far, everything I've tried, chicken, steak, that works for me. Okay. So again, protein, protein, protein. The way that I've been reading it is that you want to eat at least a gram of protein per body weight for bulking, but I'm still kind of confused on this part here. I've read multiple people say that you should eat the amount of calories for the amount of weight you want to be. So for me, I want to weigh around 190 to 200 pounds, just whichever one I can get to first, if that makes sense, you know. So I'm limiting myself to around 1,800 calories, and I'm trying to eat at minimum 180 grams of protein a day. Okay, and to do that, I'm keeping track on an app. It's called Lose It. Again, not sponsored or anything, but I scan everything I eat into this. It keeps a tally of everything. It even lets me track my macros as well, like, you know, salt intake to stay hydrated, protein, saturated fats, all that stuff. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. But on to another supplement here. What I use after the gym, I should probably start with the pre-workout, but what I use after the gym is this right here, Ghost BCAAs, and this is their lemon crush flavor. Y'all, BCAAs are really important for after a workout or even before a workout if you would like to as well, because as my notes say right here, they, let's see here, they support muscle growth, they reduce muscle soreness, prevent muscle degradation, improve muscle recovery time, and they also help muscle fatigue after a workout. And that's the one that I can actually vouch for. You know, don't get me wrong. I have noticed a big increase in my strength over the past few months, but I really don't think it has anything to do with this here. Maybe it does, but maybe I'm just not seeing the full benefit of this stuff yet. But as far as the whole, you know, speeding up the recovery process, it does by a long shot. What I do is I have my pre-workout before the gym. Then whenever I get to the gym, I make a shaker of this, and then after my workout, I make another shaker of this here as well. But this here is also stim-free, okay? Like this here is stim-free. And it doesn't give me jitters or anything like that. And on top of that, I already had a pre-workout before the gym, so why would I want to add more to that, you know? So stim-free, it's perfectly fine. And I have noticed that ever since I've been taking this for the last month or so, unless I do something extremely heavy, like a really heavy leg press to where like I'm actually hurting, which you should never do that. That's dumb. Just don't do that. I'm not as sore as I used to be, and that's not me saying that I'm lifting lighter weight. No, I'm actually lifting more now than what I have in years. It's just that I've worked on my form. I know how to lift things a lot more proper now, you know what I mean, to reduce that fatigue, to reduce that soreness in that regard. But ever since I started drinking these BCAAs from Ghost, again, I have noticed a huge reduction in overall soreness, tiredness, and my recovery time is a lot quicker. It used to be 2, 3, 4 days. Now I may be sore for a half a day tops, and I'm good enough to go back in. Because what I do is I do gym, rest day, gym, and sorry about that. And because of these BCAAs, whenever I go back to the gym after that one rest day, I'm good to go, no soreness whatsoever. Which again, I think is pretty awesome, right? So as far as a pre-workout goes, again, and y'all, I cannot stress this here enough, okay? Not sponsored in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. I just genuinely love their products. Ghost. It is their pre-workout. It is their Legend. I think this is the V2, but they already came out with a V3 of their pre-workout blends. And this is the Peach. It's like, this tastes like they put a peach in a blender and said, hey, it's a pre-workout, guys, drink this. All-time favorite pre-workout I have ever used before in my life. Of course, it has beta-alanine. Of course, it has, caffeine in there, along with a lot of other compounds that give you a good pump, that promote energy, focus, stamina, all that jazz. But the biggest thing I had to get used to with this stuff was the beta-alanine. And what that does, and I've heard a wide range of stuff, is that it allows your blood vessels to dilate a little bit more to get blood pumping through there. But one of the other things it does that a lot of people you hear talk about it and they don't like it is that it can sometimes make your nerve endings fire off, and it makes it feel like you're really itchy. It makes you feel like your skin's crawling or something, and that's perfectly normal. A lot of people get used to it, and a lot of people it just goes away after they've been taking it for a few weeks, a few months. But every single time I take this stuff, it always starts making my ears tingle, like right back here at the top of my head. It feels like spiders or bugs are crawling all on it, but it's like, it doesn't bother me because it lets me know, hey, it's working, it's in my system now. I can go to the gym, get a great workout, get some cardio in, get a good pump, or just to help me get through my workout, And there is one other supplement I just started taking a few days ago, and the reason why I haven't really talked a lot about it yet is because I'm still seeing how it works for me. But it is this stuff right here, and keep in mind, folks, this is the one thing that I actually will say, like, you should always consult with your doctor before you take any of these things, even if they are considered healthy. This is one time where I will say, before you take this, do consult with your doctor, because they might say, hell no. This is called Prime Shreds, okay, and it's a fat burner. It's a thermo. I can never say the word right, but essentially it helps increase your core temperature to help you burn fat just throughout the day, and it also helps your body move fat inside of your body to expel it, if that makes sense. At least that's the kind of stuff that I was reading and how they explained that it worked. That could be totally wrong, but I've heard a lot of good stuff about this. And what I do is it's kind of weird because I actually take this with my pre-workout. And a lot of people might not have that type of tolerance to caffeine, but apparently I do, and it's just fine. At least for me it is. And I've only been taking this for, I think, about 3 days now, so the effects probably haven't shown up yet. Like, I haven't taken enough of this stuff yet to really get into my system to really see a difference. But the reviews I've seen of this stuff online, people absolutely love it. Like non-biased reviews, like actual customers, not sponsorship deals or anything. And the average weight that I've seen people lose online with this stuff is like around 15-20 pounds, and of course it does depend on how big you are starting out, obviously, because the heavier that you are at the start of your weight loss journey, the more weight you're going to lose just that much more quickly, But I mean, if you can lose 15-20 pounds in a month safely with this because of how it makes you burn fat, that's pretty awesome. And it's all natural. There's nothing artificial inside of here. Like, they're all scientifically proven ingredients to help you burn fat, lose weight, stay satiated. It helps your focus, your mental faculties, all that stuff. And so far, that part there, I can vouch for. Whenever I take, I actually took this stuff about an hour or so ago with my green tea, and I'm fully awake. I might have some bags underneath my eyes right now, but I'm awake. I feel clear enough to actually make a video like this. Like, I feel like it gave me some focus back that I was lacking. You know what I mean? And that could also just be from the overall weight loss that I've already experienced without this stuff. Because, in the last 2.5, 3 months now, I'm down a full 25 pounds. And I've noticed my drive for this kind of stuff has come back. For those of you that know that I used to do a lot of streaming back in the day, I actually want to start streaming again over on Twitch, maybe on Kick, wherever it might be, but that old passion of mine is coming back. I'm going to the gym 3-4 days a week doing nothing but strength training, but I'm also introducing cardio because I have an Apple Watch now, which is guys, for real. I always thought, like, you know, smart watches were a scam, just because I never really made the connection of how awesome they actually are. But this thing blew my mind the other day at the gym, right? Like, I'm so used to just using that Lose It app to keep track of my workouts as well, because I guess what it does is that it takes an average of your body weight, your height, and all of that stuff, and then it uses a database it compiles from all of its users, and you tell it what kind of activity you did, how long you did it for, whether it was light, moderate, or vigorous, and then it gives you a calorie, you know, count that you worked off at the gym that way. And in an hour of vigorous weightlifting, which is what I always do, but I do have one day a week where I do, you know, some pretty intense cardio as well. On the days that I only lift for an hour, it said that I was burning around 550 calories or so. Well, with this Apple Watch, guys, because it uses, you know, your height, your weight, all that stuff, but it actually tracks your heart rate in real time, y'all. Apparently, I burn 1,000 calories in an hour based off of how hard I actually work out at the gym. I didn't know that. So don't get me wrong, yeah, for counting your calories for food and everything, that Lose It app is absolutely wonderful. But if you're serious about your weight loss, if you're serious about really trying to keep track of what you're burning off throughout the day, Samsung, you know, a Galaxy Watch, a Garmin, Fitbit watch, whatever you want to call them, or an Apple Watch, I can see why people use these things now, y'all. Like, I had no idea. I had no idea that I was working that hard at the gym, and that essentially my heart rate is so high lifting from doing the amounts of, you know, actual vigorous lifting that I do there, because I love lifting. I'm going to be straight up here, folks. I hate running. I hate cardio. So the fact that I'm able to get my heart rate up just like I'm running from just lifting to burn that many calories, according to this Apple Watch, that's insane to me. And it, you know, keeps track of your steps, heart rate, all that jazz. So if you're very serious, I would definitely recommend you pick up a smartwatch of your choice, whether it's a Galaxy Watch, Apple Watch, Garmin, Fitbit, again, whatever works for you, whatever in your price range. This here is the cheapest Apple Watch. It's the second gen Apple Watch SE. I didn't go with the Series 8 because it's like an extra $200-300, and it's just for what I wanted, it just really wasn't worth it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what's been going on, guys and gals. That's what's been going on. Like it's so weird to sit here straight on with you guys and see a jawline here in the camera. Like I'm touching my jaw, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, there isn't a layer of fat here now. Like, don't get me wrong, guys. Like, yeah, I still got to work on my stomach and everything, but even this is getting smaller. My chest has gotten smaller. It's gotten like my actual chest has gotten smaller, but it's gotten bigger too from how much I'm lifting, from actually building muscle while losing fat, you know? And that's something that I wanted to touch on too with you all. Again, I am not an expert. I am not a fitness guru, obviously. But the one thing that I really want to stress to you all is that if you're a bigger person like me, you have the ability to lose weight extremely fast because of how much weight you're already carrying. And a lot of that weight will probably just be water weight at first, and then you will move into the actual fat burning stage of your fitness journey. But you're going to notice that whenever you step on the scale, that the weight you're at might be the same or dropping very, very, very little. And that's okay, because whenever your body is going through something called recomposition, you will notice that you might be gaining muscle at the exact same time that you're losing fat, okay? And as we all know, muscle does way more than fat, okay? So do not be discouraged. Yes, you should do periodic weigh-ins to kind of quantify your weight loss, but As long as you are feeling the results, as long as you are seeing the results, that should be all you focus on. Don't let a number scare you, okay? Because I didn't know this, but your body can fluctuate up to 6, 7, 8 pounds in a day just based off your daily activity, what you eat. If you went to the gym from being swollen up from lifting or whatever it might be from the gym, you can gain a few pounds in one day because of that as well, okay? So if you do want to check your weight, I always recommend you do it first thing in the morning before you eat anything, drink anything, do anything, and that way there it might give you a pretty good baseline of where you're actually at. But everybody, my camera's about to die. This is almost a 20-minute video. I can't believe I talked for 23 minutes straight now. Holy crap, dude. So yeah, guys, for real, I love your faces. Hopefully my story here might inspire some of y'all out there to start your own fitness journey. But everybody, just remember one big thing. We all have a day one in anything that we do. You are not going to go to the gym and magically drop 200 pounds in one day. It's going to take work. It's going to take time. But if I can do it, I know y'all can out there too. And if you're serious about it, you can do anything you put your mind to, and don't let that stupid voice inside your head say you can't do it, okay? I love you guys. I love you gals. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll keep you guys updated on where I'm at with this stuff. So yeah, catch y'all later.